Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
What's with T3? What are you talking about? You downloaded Atris archives?
What is the machine saying?
He said there was a holo record of my trial in Atris records.
We seem to have found it.
Let's take a look then. Let's see what we got in here. Gonna give us a little insight as to what actually went down. You know what I mean? Let's see what was actually going on during all this chaos. Look at all these Jedi Masters. It's crazy.
Do you know why we have called you here?
You've called me here to answer for my crimes on Malachor 5.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
Let's see. I realized that following Revan to war was in violation of the Jedi Code, and I broke it, knowingly defying the wishes of the Council.
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us. We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
That lightsaber is really ugly, so y'all can have that shit. We're gonna make a really good one.
Much defiance in that one.
You were correct, Kavar. When she was here, I felt it. It was as if she was not there, more like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. She has lost herself. She is no Jedi. She walked Revan's path, but she was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. She has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let her depart. She will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
So the Council has a bit of a
What would
secret
you
here
have
as
done
well
with
that
her,
they're keeping from
Atris?
us.
Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let her go because we must. Where she travels, she carries her destination with her.
Malachor 5 should have been her grave. You saw it in her walk, and in the Force. It was as if she was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and she cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told her the truth. A Jedi deserved to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believe was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years we will call her before us and explain what happened to her, and how she may be healed. Until then, she must accept her journey.
But she may never discover the truth, and she will never know why we cast her out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Yep, so they've got their own secret as to what happened.
Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
That we're basically uncovering through playing the game here. So we weren't really exiled for fighting in a war. We were exiled for something else. Those last few moments after my trial, I had no idea. If you find anything else, let me know. It just has a list of all the missing Jedi. Sure, let's display it. So it's just all the Jedi that were at the trial. Those Jedi were all on the council that exiled me.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
We have no choice. Those Jedi know what happened to them. This is the cutscene I was looking for. There we go. Now we can continue the game.
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
I have come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Well, we don't want your help. Or any of your sisters.
If it comforts you to believe that, then so be it. But the enemies you face are many, and you will need all the help you can get. It is just me, and I am doing this because Atris believes you will need help.
Do you think we need help?
I think the strength of the enemy is unknown, but it is greater than 5 can hope to defeat without aid.
I'll take whatever help I can get.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey? I have had enough of this. I will be in my chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do. If she's coming with us, she gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun it is to get locked up.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself.
Okay. Sounds good. Don't let them bother you. We've just been through a lot.
It is no matter. I am used to worse conditions, but thank you for your kindness.
The Handmaiden has joined your party. She has Echani defense, which protects her against melee attacks. She is an excellent unarmed fighter. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Now we can continue playing the game. I can't believe how far I went through the game without realizing we didn't get her.
You don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
It was taken from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
Then why wouldn't I?
I don't know, General, but whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
Very well. To begin, there are some parts I'll need.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
Alright then, what do we need?
We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
Alright, sounds good. Sounds good.
For the last time, no. Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor. Yeah? How many credits? Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you.
He's so mean to T3. T3's such a good boy.
Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head.
Adam's like a person who doesn't like dogs. It's like, why would you not like dogs?
Well,
Dogs are
whatever
awesome.
you call that thing on your head. Yeah, well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
What a jerk.
Betrayal.
Everyone's so mean to T3. Leave him alone.
Such things defies me.
He's a good boy.
Got a minute?
I'm a little busy here. What is it?
Won't take more than a minute.
All right,
They look so dumb conversing
Look,
with these
your friend, the
blinders on.
Jedi, you know her from way back, don't you? How much do you know about her, really?
Her? You mean the general? Yeah, during the war. If that's what you mean by way back. Can't say I know too much about her, though.
Better than anyone else on this ship. Just give me your opinion, okay? And don't laugh.
I'm trying to work here, Atten.
I was just wondering if you thought maybe she and I might...
Being serious.
You said you wouldn't laugh.
You are being serious. Atten, she was a general. I was just a tech. Your guess is about as good
Hands
as
all
mine.
thirsty.
Well, what's your guess then?
I'm getting back to work.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Hey, T3's good again. He's back.
You're laughing at me? I'll put you on the scrap heap, you walking tin can.
Being mean to T3
All I'm
again.
saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances.
So this is just like a gauntlet of cutscenes, basically. Because they got a lot of influence with everyone, I guess, so they're all talking to each other. Showing that the crew is alive, even though I'm not really relevant to them.
What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
Let's see. What's going on here? Really should skip through his dialogue.
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Good. Now let's get started.
Okay.
You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. Not bad. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
Alright, +2 to his constitution. Looks good. Okie dokie. Now, let's go and talk to the handmaiden. There she is. Everyone's favorite character.
Oh, welcome, exile. Is there something you need?
Are you alright?
Yes, your features, your stance. There is a calm about you that I did not notice on Telos.
What do you mean?
There is an energy about you, a lightness in your movements. It is something I have seen in only the most disciplined and revered of the Ichani weapon masters, yet it comes to you with ease.
I do feel better. I feel more in touch with my surroundings than others.
It shows in your features. It is beautiful to see.
Can I ask you some questions?
You may ask.
Why do you look different than your sisters?
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something usually spoken of in the company of others.
Do you have a different mother but the same father?
Yes, that is correct. I feel that I may trust you with such things, so I shall speak of it if you wish to hear it.
Yeah, I would like to hear it.
Though my father's blood I share with my sisters, I wear the face of my mother. My father was Usanis, an Ichani general.
Usanis was a hero of the Mandalorian wars. Jesus. One of the greatest.
He left our family to serve in the Mandalorian wars, but his choice was not because of battle. He went to join my mother, one whose movements and spirit matched his. His only desire was that they fight together, side by side, for as long as there were enemies amassed against them.
If your face is any indication, she must have been beautiful.
I never saw her face, and she did not return from the final battle of the war. She died in the battle that shattered Malachor 5, and her body was never recovered. My father returned from the Mandalorian wars, and did not enter battle again. He entered politics, a caste where one's battles are fought through words rather than action.
What happened to him?
He was slain by Revan in the Jedi Civil War. When Revan sought to destabilize the Ichani worlds, Revan succeeded. The fact that our father chose battle is not shameful. That is not the reason he went to war. He went to war to be with the one he loved, but not the one he had pledged himself to. He was disloyal. I am the mark of that disloyalty. It is said that such things run in the blood, and I have fought long to prove that this is not so. That is why I am different from my sisters. Yet I am pledged to them, and Atris, and I would die before betraying them. I tell you this in trust, and ask that you not speak of it to others. I only wish you to know.
Why tell me?
Because when my father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, he walked as you do now. There was something wounded inside him. He did not speak of what had happened there, and with us he was silent, changed. When I look upon you, I see in you an answer to a question I have searched for all my life, and that is why I tell you this now. I do not believe you to be the monster Atris made you out to be. I believe your choice was my father's choice, and it was just as difficult.
I appreciate your trust. Thank you for telling me.
You have earned my trust. I wish to honor the trust you have shown me, and I wish to explain what you meant to me. I know it is difficult for others to see why I am here, but it was important that you know one of the reasons, and know that it is not simply duty that I am here, but because I want to be here. I want to fight with you side by side for as long as there are enemies that threaten you. You are a leader. Your stance, your every action proves it.
I am grateful for your words and for your assistance.
You honor me, Exile. Together, then.
Alright, I'll be going. Alright, so we get some free influence with Handmaiden. That's good. Because she, like some of the other characters in the game, I have a plan for, which I don't want to, you know, I don't want to cheat. Let's see. Is this a double-bladed weapon? No, it's a stun baton. Okay, so a double-bladed sword. I want something that can stun, because when Atton gets stuns off, he does a ton of damage. Alright. So we're gonna repair this HK unit over time as well. I don't know if I explained that previously. Again, last time I played, I was like way ahead, so I don't know what I've explained and what I haven't explained. Let's see. Download Ebon Hawk map. There we go. That's what we want. Because I hate having like fog of war in my own ship. That seems weird. Okay. Fuck that.
Something up?
How about a game of Pazak?
Sounds good to...
Let's play some Pazak real quick. Just real quick. I hate Pazak, but this may be an influence gain thing. Alright. Dang, I'm already at 9. That kind of sucks. I'll play this and I'll stand. Damn. Good job, Atton. You cheating bastard. Okay. In turn. Stand? Maybe? No, of course not. Jesus Christ, Atton. Atton's a monster at this game. Oh shit. I lose. Atton's a cheater. Okay. So where are we going now? I think we are going to... Actually, let's talk to Kreia because she may have some buffs or some boosts for us. Some stuff we earned through exploration and such. I haven't spoken to her in a little bit.
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
As many as want to come with us and help us.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
They're my friends, not my followers.
Do not cloak one word within another. Friends. Do friends not follow? Do friends not form a hierarchy of their own, no matter how small the circle?
They're your friends too. Maybe you could learn to see them that way rather than as followers.
I am too old for friends, and when the years settle upon you, you will dispense with such words as well.
I am no leader.
No? Perhaps not. Or perhaps you are different, something more. I am not blind. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
Why are you angry?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
I've noticed their behavior is changing, Atten especially.
The fool dances in your shadow for your favor. The alien obeys you. Even within the machines, there are echoes. Watch them carefully, see their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
You have a point. I will reflect upon this.
Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
Never mind, I'll be going now. Yeah, okay, that's good. Net light side shift, that's what I want. Always going to be going towards the light side. But again, this game is really about being gray, but I always prefer being a light side character, so we're going to be as light side as humanly possible. Okay, so now we want to go to Nar Shaddaa. Let's go ahead and save. What was I saying? Yeah, we want to go to Nar Shaddaa now, because we want to get our lightsaber as fast as possible, and I believe that the fastest way to get one is to go to Nar Shaddaa. Let's get started. Nar Shaddaa. Onward. Now, the last time I played through this, which was a few days ago, I had to use a little bit of a guide to get through Nar Shaddaa without breaking anything. And not specifically breaking things, but, you know, without cutting off certain portions of the adventure.
Moon.
So.
It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If you wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
Let's take the Ebon Hawk in for a landing.
I plotted a course for the refugee sector and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
Alright, so when we get to Nar Shaddaa, the characters we're going to be taking are going to be Atten and Handmaiden. I would take Bael'Dur, but Bael'Dur doesn't really have a huge use, in my opinion. Let's see. Ooh, also apparently there is a... I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna probably use a little bit of a glitch just to make things a little bit easier. Actually, I think I will take Bael'Dur instead of Handmaiden this time.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While she walks upon the smuggler's moon, she is not to be harmed. Observe her, track her, but do not eclipse her movements, or I shall eclipse yours.
Timu Poindorakawa Ichi Rendumopa Ramakawana Abawasi. You Kroren Wan Mapusiti Nolara.
Honto no Saka, Jita Bedwana Maticha, Kichu no Kada Mirenito. Renfiloso ni Heku Chupanaret Atamakcha.
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Bomababe want to Susintu Mukarata. To Esfrectonatada Bear Mabar Chokto. Torenibu Inturata Sisi Meborokra.
I wonder if I should read these dialogues so you guys don't have to hear grumbling and groaning as opposed to like...
longer neutral ground. Inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Kavadumpe Masuraku, Papayi Botenya, Tachimirota Kamsa.
Yeah, I'm gonna read these. I'll start with the next one. We are not to harm the beautiful Jedi while she walks on Nar Shaddaa. Unless we are attacked first, we are permitted to defend ourselves.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
This Jedi is different. KOTOR told us to leave the Jedi alone. It is true. But he said nothing of the Jedi's companions. Haha. Alright, so that completes that cutscene. Bit of a boring one in my opinion, especially since it's all the aliens grumbling around together. You can't really understand what they're saying. I should have started reading earlier, but it's all good. It's all good.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Are we gonna be okay on this landing pad?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Let's move on.
Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. Whatever we do, I say we get the Hawk's ID signature changed while we're here. Might keep us from being a target when we enter a new system. What is it you wish to do?
Wouldn't mind getting some new equipment.
There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile.
Let's see where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
It's a landing pad. Ships land on it.
No. Really? Thanks for the insight. And here I was, thinking you were a smart human. I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
The Hutts told me I can land here.
Yeah? Well, this is the first I've heard of it. Hutts don't do business down there. This is exchange territory.
Times are changing, so should you.
I got a ship that's supposed to dock on this pad any hour now. What am I gonna do?
Let's see. Divert it to another landing pad. Thanks a ton for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the content. If you've enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know how you feel about the game. While you're at it, make sure you hit that bell so you'll be notified when I next upload. Check back in tomorrow for a new video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.